see if we can actually, let's see if we can charge this. Look at the mirror. Give this video a like if you are enjoying this. So what's going on is this generator is charging this battery. When we turn this, as you can see, the voltage gets increased with just a little turning there. As you can see, the voltage is increasing and charging the battery. So if you like this, give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. We're gonna do some connections here. This is a connector. You want to hook up the cable from this generator into this, and then we can distribute it into charging. Whoa. Let's see. Maybe place it like this. Oh, like this. So I'm going to connect. I'm going to hook this up to my bicycle. Okay. Let's see. Maybe here. Here's gonna go out. So I've got some batteries. Hey, what's up? How's it going? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Hello, Ruben. So I'm going to screw this into this wood to hold it in place, and then we're going to connect. Hey, I'm from Nigeria. How about you? Thank you. All right, so we're gonna hook up some wires. I'm gonna hook up the generator wire into this connector, and then this is gonna go into the batteries here, and we're gonna connect some switches, I think here, and let's say, well, anyway, just okay. So and also we're gonna hook this up. This is a 12 to 5 volt converter. And what this does is that it's going to convert the 30 volts, the 40 volts from this generator into, it's going to convert that to 5 volts, and we're going to use that to charge a phone or maybe any device that requires 5 volts. So that's what we're going to do. If you're enjoying this video, give us a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. So let's hook this up. I don't know, gonna place this, perhaps just adjust this a bit. Okay, Mohammed says, hello, a question please. Is it a good idea to connect a 5-volt booster to a battery and then to 2 dual motor driver? Tell me, what do you think? And then you. Okay, he says, is it good to connect a 5-volt booster to a battery? So your battery, the 5-volt booster takes in 3 volts and boosts it to 5 volts, right? Is that what it does? Okay, so if that is what it does, so what you should be looking at is the resistance, or the, let's say, the wattage. Like, do you know the resistance of your motor, the motor you're using the 5-volt booster to run? Like, how many ohms is that motor? So you can, well, it actually depends on the kind of booster you're using. If it's a low wattage booster, okay, so he says it's a 20 ohm motor. Okay, I don't know how many. I should add some capacitors, right? Definitely, yes, you should add some capacitors. Yeah, to reduce the arcing in the motor. So yes, you should go with some capacitors. Let's say about 2 capacitors, or one would be good. You can add in just 1 capacitor to reduce the arcing. So yes, it actually depends on the wattage of the converter, of the booster. So if it's a low wattage booster and you're using it with a motor with lower resistance, let's say a huge motor, that motor might destroy the booster. So what you want to look out for is the wattage of the booster that you're using. So guys, if you want, you can support us with just $1. Thank you so much. Let's place this right here. Okay, so let's connect this, hook this up right here. Nope. Let's get okay. So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, and you can also as well subscribe to the channel. All right, let's take this out and connect. Okay. first, let's see if this is going to power, if the generator is going to power this up. So this is positive, and this is our negative. Let's connect this and see what happens. So, guys, we're going to hook this up and hook this up right here. Okay, so I'm going to detach the motor, the generator power first, and then we're going to hook it up here. Thank you. Don't forget to like the video. Thank you so much. All right. No. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That is that correct? Let's see. We have a problem. It's a bridge. All right, so let's connect this properly so it's going to turn on. You see it's free right now, so we're going to connect this properly so that, no, there's still a bridge. All right, there it is. So you can see. So 5 volts here, guys. This is our 5-volt output. As you can see, it's turning on. So let's hook this back up to the battery here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And don't forget to like the video and hit that subscribe button as well. All right, so let's hook this up to the connector. And okay, I think we're gonna have to open this up, or no, which you can just push this in and it's gonna do what we want it to do. So, all right, so we're gonna be charging this guy. This is a 4,500 milliamp hour battery. So we're gonna charge this. Thank you for liking. Thanks so much for liking the video. So we're gonna charge this battery with this guy, with the generator, and okay, let's thank you for liking. All right, let's hook this up right there. I just really like the way they built this. Just push this down and putting your tool in a box in. Really good, so it doesn't fall off or anything. Hello. Hey there. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for liking. So, we're gonna hook this up. Thank you so much for liking. All right. Hello. Okay, so let us hook this up. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you so much. is not good. This is also the same thing. Okay, you guys, this is the same thing. And also, this is what is inside this guy. Just a set of gears. A really good combination of gears that works together to increase the speed when it's been turned on this side. So the speed here has been increased. And at this point, we have the torque. If we turn on this point, the torque here has been increased. Thank you. Okay. All right, guys. Now we wanna hook up all these batteries. Yo, hello. Everyone's loving and liking and laughing. Thank you. And if you like the video, hit that like button and subscribe. So let's hook up these batteries and okay. All right. All right, we're gonna hook this up. And so guys, do not do this. This is really dangerous. I'm gonna bridge this battery. You're gonna see how powerful it is. Don't do this. You can see that. Yeah, because it's not fully charged. That's why it's not completely burning out the cable. So don't try this, guys. Okay. Let's see. Definitely not gonna fit because these guys are holding onto it. Yeah, you guys are laughing, aren't you? All right, so let's I was thinking of charging a phone with this. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We are going to, let's see, maybe move it this way. Take this apart, and now with this, take this apart, and we are going to put it this way. So these two are joined. Let's see, these two are connected. So if we're measuring this with our multimeter in the continuity mode, this is going to beep. Same thing with this, but this and this is not connected. Thank you. So we're gonna hook this up to, we're gonna combine all these batteries to one. But if you want to combine batteries, you want to charge them. Let's say you want to charge them to the same voltage. All of them have to have the same voltage. So let's say if this guy is 3 volts, this guy should be 3 volts. If you're combining all this in parallel, all of it should be 3 volts. All right, so I'm pretty sure these guys don't have the same voltage. The thing is, you can connect this as far as the voltage are the same, and it doesn't matter if the amperage on each battery is different. They can still be hooked up together, and you can get a higher amperage from these batteries. These are really powerful batteries, really cool if you want to use them for, yeah, any kind of projects. Lithium-ion batteries are really cool but expensive and last really long, so they're really good for electronic products. And let's see, oh, I think I left my my phone behind. So, guys, I'd love you guys to check out a video I'm gonna make. Let's say I'm gonna make that video next week. I'm gonna make a timer with a watch, and we're gonna be launching a rocket with this watch. So we're gonna set the time, let's say, to about 7 a.m. and it's gonna activate a relay or a transistor, a MOSFET transistor, to fire a rocket at the time that we have set on the watch. So I'd like you guys to check that video next week. I'm gonna upload that video on Saturday next week. So I'd like you guys to check it out. So let's continue. If you like this video, give it a like, and if you want to support the channel, if you want to support us, you can support us just with $1, guys. Thank you so much. All right, so let's continue with. All right, everyone's okay. Let's just yeah, I was thinking of hooking up this cooling fan to the motor here, because we're gonna hook this thing up to a bicycle. We're gonna paddle that to give us a higher voltage. So yeah, that's what it is. All right, 24 minutes. Okay. All right. Hook this back up and let's rotate this. Okay. Whoa. Hello. Engineering Intellect says hi. Hi, what's up? Whoa, we had a whoa. Mikey says, meanwhile, Germany is over here with inventing drugs like cocaine and marijuana. Whoa. With shoes, Adidas to go with this whole story about how Jesus died for your sins. Okay. So we got a couple of people watching this. Is this C-Spain? C-Spain. Nope. Well, I had no idea. Oh, hello, what's up? More, or didn't get the point. Elaborate more. Didn't get the point. All right, so what this is just a simple setup. This is just what's in here is just a combination of gears, which is set up like this, and then there's a motor, a DC motor. What happens is when you turn the DC motor, it generates electricity, and with the help of these gears, we're able to spin it really, really fast, as you can see here. Let me set this up real quick. That was set in the wrong way. So what happens here is when I turn on this gear, it turns the other gear really, really fast, and we're able to spin the motor, which is hooked up here, really fast. And then at the output of this motor, we have 40 volts. So what I'm doing here is I want to just arrange the whole connection and set everything up so I can hook this up to a bicycle and then paddle instead of using my hands to turn the whole damn thing. So that's what I'm doing, guys. That is what I'm doing. I'm trying to get what Mikey says. Meanwhile, Germany is over here with inventing drugs like cocaine, and Margarina with shoes, Adidas, and oh, I'm talking about Mikey, but the explanation of the system is valid. Yeah, I'm just kind of wondering what he. Meanwhile, Germany is over here inventing drugs like cocaine, shoes to go with the whole story about how Jesus died for your sins. You know, I don't really get it, Mike. Can you explain? Okay, nice. Dang, Mikey. All right, you guys, engineering intellect is actually my friend, so engineering intellect, if you're still watching this, can you give me a wave, or you guys can go ahead and check out his channel. Really cool channel. He does electronic videos. Really cool. Let's see. I join and that's all I see. All right. Yeah, the guy's really cool. Hey, what's up? Says, hi, I'm from Germany. What's up? Okay, so I'm thinking that Mikey has some secret hidden from us that only him could explain. Yeah, Mikey, please explain to us what you actually meant by that. The whole, hey, what's up? I'm doing good. How you doing? Okay. Says him just begin. Yeah, so this is my setup, guys. All right. The only problem is why is a spinning sucking me in? Okay. I don't know, man. Just send stuff without me doing anything. Okay. All right, so look at the meter and watch what happens when I turn this. Okay, what's the device? This is a generator. Actually, it's just a set of gears and a motor. This is what's inside this set of gears, and then we have a motor which is sitting here. And what happens is when I turn on this, it's going to turn the motor really, really fast and generate a lot of voltage and also a lot of current. Yeah. Okay, just watch what happens when I turn on this. Just look at the meter, and you're going to see that the voltage on that is going to increase as I turn this. Yeah. Mikey, what's up? Yeah, you were talking about, let's see, Germany. So I didn't really get what you were talking about. So can you explain? All right, so if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. So, okay, I mean, I have the phone for about 5 years now. Okay, the phone for about 5 years now. I can. And the monster said, it's like an alternator with a gear reduction. Yes, yes, yes. So this guy says, make a hydrogen generator. Okay, a hydrogen generator. Actually, I've done that before. And the thing is, that stuff actually exploded. That was a, they call it a HHO generator, right? Oh, Mikey was talking about drugs invention in Germany. Yeah, he was saying, yeah, Mikey was saying that drugs is being used for making, what was that again? Shoes or shoes? Was it shoes? Oh, okay, yeah, he says drugs like cocaine with shoes, Adidas, to go with the whole story about how Jesus died for your sins. Okay. 2 seconds later, I joined. Okay. Okay, Mikey says the state of Texas is quoted saying Mr. Kasnok refuses to take his medication and is not on a program. Okay. So this guy says free energy. Is this free energy? Should I call it free energy? Not really, because no, this isn't free energy, guys. Free energy? Should I call it free energy? I mean, I'm using my hands to turn on this. I mean, should I call it free? Kinda. I made one and it stopped producing as much. Okay, yeah, producing as much as it was at the start. Yes. So the thing is, if you want to build a HHO generator, you should go with steel. Yeah, steel is a really good metal for building a HHO generator. So you want to make the plates, the anode and the cathode, really close, so that you're gonna get so that it's gonna generate a lot of gas, and also you want to use potassium hydroxide for that, for the electrolyte. Okay, I didn't even know about Germany inventing drugs. And not really, because you burn energy while using your hands. Yes, definitely, yes. Yeah, so yeah, this isn't free energy, guys. So, the monster said, I used to have a small camping TV with this mechanism in it, as well as a flashlight that you shock the charge. Okay, yeah, I know that. What you're talking about, the flashlight is just a combination of let's say some copper, and then a magnet is going to be on the inside. When you shake on that, it's going to induce some voltage to charge a capacitor. Yeah, a magnet and a coil. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, a magnet and a coil. So what it does is when you shake on that, it's gonna move the magnet to and fro, and that is gonna induce a current in the coil, and then the output of the coil goes to a rectifier to convert the AC to DC, and then that goes to a supercapacitor, and that supercapacitor can hold charge for a really long time. So that's gonna power the LED for a while, and then yeah. Hello, hi, how you doing? So Monster said, oh, I was using stuff that got cropped, and sorry, I can't spell well. I got no, don't worry about that. Yeah, don't worry about that. The TV has the crank mechanism in it. The TV, wow, that's really cool. I mean, imagine yourself watching a TV and then you're just cranking on that. I mean, well, it's actually cool though for emergency use. Say, that's actually cool. Hello. Well, it had a battery in between. Whoa, a battery. That's super cool. Yeah, that's really cool. A battery. I mean, you're gonna crank that and charge the battery, and then you can use that later on to watch your TV shows and stuff. So that's really cool. I mean, that's a really good idea. Hey, what's up? About 6-inch square convex screen. Whoa, 6-inch. Well, that's really small. That's a small TV. I meant corrodes. The things I was using got corroded. Oh yeah. Were you using steel? Were your electrodes, were they steel? So if you want the HHO generator to produce a lot of gas, you want the electrodes to be really close, and it has to be steel so that it's not going to corrode. It has to be steel metal, and you want it to be really close. And also you want to use potassium hydroxide for the electrolyte, and it doesn't have to be very concentrated. Hey, thank you. Firewire says, thank you so much. Good generator. So you want the electrodes to be close, and then you want to add in, you can use baking soda as the electrolyte, and also you can use, and you really want to be careful with those things. You want to use a, how is it called? Oh, you're running? Oh, great. How is it called? I can't remember the name, but where the gas is the output of the gas, right? You want to put that into a flashback arrestor, yeah, so that when you want to light up the gas, it's not going to return back into the container, because that was what happened to me last time. I built the HHO generator, so it exploded because I didn't have a flashback arrestor. So the fire got into the main container where the electrodes and the electrolyte was, and it exploded. Because I was using a glass container, it exploded and destroyed the container. So yeah, I actually wanted to use that to weld, like a oxyhydrogen welding machine. So yeah. So some sort of metal. Yeah, you should go with steel. Steel is really good. It's not going to corrode like any other metal. You need a scientist. I do? Yeah, sure. You need a scientist. I don't really get that. George. What's up? Is that a Russian handwriting or a Ukraine handwriting? I don't. Okay, Nelly says, what's going on here, chat? So what's going on here is I am setting up this generator for charging lithium-ion batteries. It's a really simple setup, just a set of gears like this. This one turns really slow. This one turns slow, and at the end here, the gear spins really, really fast to turn the motor that's here really fast. So that's what's going on here. So we have a set of gears, just 1, 2, 3, a large gear, smaller gear, and a much smaller gear. And when you turn on this, as you can see, it's going to increase the voltage. Just watch the meter. As I turn on this, as you can see. So, hello, how you doing? Okay, so okay. Also, I did something with it, and the top of the bottle I was using exploded off. Yeah, so you gotta use a flashback arrestor. Like you gotta build a two sets of flashback arrestors so the fire doesn't go into the main housing where the electrodes are. So you really want to be careful with. Hi. Okay, what this is for charging lithium-ion batteries. It's just a simple setup. Just a set of gears that's inside here, like this. This is the same thing that's on the inside. We have a large gear, small gear, and a much smaller gear. And then at this point, there's a DC motor. So when I turn on this, as you can see, it increases the speed and turns the motor really, really fast to generate 40 volts by just turning with my hand. So, okay, I had the top, so just the tip was out the water, and I did not see. I lit the bubbles, it exploded, the top off flow. Yeah, that's what will happen if you do not use a flashback arrestor. So you really want to be careful when you're building a HHO generator. So yeah. Hey, what's up, man? Oh, great. Michael says hello. You're very smart, very neat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Firewire says, is it working on heat from burning gas? From burning gas. Are you talking about the HHO generator? A tube. So if you're building a HHO generator, you really want to be careful, guys. It's really dangerous stuff. Okay, yeah. So, yes, it's actually producing its own gas. It's producing hydrogen and oxygen. So when hydrogen and oxygen is mixed and you store it and then you light it up, it's going to explode. So a mixture of hydrogen and oxygen is really dangerous. So you really want to be careful. You don't want to store HHO gas, guys. You don't want to store that. It's really dangerous. Oh, and this guy says, if you use a small 3-volt motor instead of gear, it would work more accurate than this. I say auto charge and usages with proper current adjustable circuits. Yeah, if I'm using a smaller DC motor, I'm still gonna have to turn it really, really fast. So what this setup is doing is it's turning what's on this point, which is a motor. It's turning that really, really fast. So even though I'm using a small DC motor, I'm still gonna have to turn that with my hands really, really, really fast. So this does the job for me. This set of gears does all of that. I thought it is looking for goals. Okay, no, this is not a radar, guys. No, this one is, no, it's not. No, it's not. Okay, yeah. So let me show you what's happening. If I turn this, as you can see, the voltage here is increasing. So if I want to charge this, I'm going to use a diode. If I want to charge this more efficiently, I'm going to use a diode. And if I hook up a diode, it's going to stop the voltage from the battery to run into this motor. So with that, I'll be able to charge this more effectively. So guys, if you like this video, if you want to support us, you can give us $1, guys. Thank you. All right, so okay, let's continue. So what I want to do now is I'm gonna hook up this. I've actually used this to charge my phone, but just to about 2%. So I was thinking of hooking this up to a bicycle, which I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hook this up to a bicycle. I'm gonna pedal that with my legs rather than using my hands to do that. So, all right. Okay. All right. So this is the diode I was using. We're not gonna use that anymore. And um, this generator actually destroyed this cooling fan because I turned it the wrong way. It damaged the cooling fan and it's not working anymore. So we're not going to use this. We're going to use something a bit smaller than this to do the charging, to cool down the motor because it gets really hot if you're charging a set of battery like this. So you want to use something. Hold on a sec. All right. So, okay. Okay, we have so many comments here. Okay. It should work even with opposites. Yeah, definitely, yeah. It's gonna work with opposite sides. If you use how is it called? There's this rectifier that has I think I should have one of those right here. What is this place? Are you in a UFO? Oh God. No. Hello. So this is just a generator. Really simple setup. A set of gears like this. If I turn on this, it turns really fast on this side. Yeah, this is a generator with a set of gears. So if I turn this, it turns the gear here really fast. And there's a motor that's sitting here, which I took out. So this turns the motor really fast, and then we're able to get 40 volts by just turning on this. I need more plastic empty bottles to use for my HHO gens. Yeah. So you want to build, if you want to use something that's really like a pipe. Yeah, this was what I used after the explosion. I used something really thick, about 3 millimeters. The thickness was about, I think, 4 to 3 millimeters thick. So you want to use something really thick when you're building a HHO generator. So, well, okay. This out of one of those kids? Yeah, yes. This is from the quad bikes. Yeah, this is from the quad bike. Yeah. And this setup is really powerful. If you hook up a battery, it's really hard to stop. So yes, says the hardest part of this perpetual motion is figuring out where to hide the battery. No, what's going on is I'm actually draining this battery. So that's what I'm doing. But I can actually charge the battery. Let me show you. No, this is not a scam, guys. So I'm draining the battery. I haven't hooked up my diode yet. So I can still charge this by turning, as you can see on the meter. By turning on this, we were able to charge the battery, but that's not effective or anything. So, Barrett's 313, this is not a scam, and it works pretty fine. So, whoa, a lot of comments here. Have you seen Bigfoot? Oh God, no, I haven't seen Bigfoot. Only in the movies, Oh, I use a cola bottle. No. You want to use plastic, so that when there's an explosion, it's not going to shatter and cause any injuries or anything. So you want to go with a really thick plastic container, or you can go with a pipe and cut it and seal the two ends. You can just drop in the electrodes in. Bro, I subscribe to your channel and like it. Here, Pakistan is prayers time, so I'm going to pray. Okay, brother. Go ahead. See you next time. Okay, no problem, man. Applying your ideas will be easier if just you have a 3D printer. Yes. I mean, if I have a 3D printer, I'm gonna print more of these gears, a really, really large gear. I'm gonna do like a 20 gear setup, and I'm gonna make different sections where I'm going to increase the torque and also the speed, so that when I turn that on, let's see. Yeah, so definitely. Transistor or relay for 12 volts? Go with a, well, it depends on you. You can, for more efficiency and for better control, go with a transistor. Captain C++. Okay, so if you want to control the current, you want to use a microprocessor for control. You can go with a MOSFET transistor. So Joseph says, you have to be careful making HHO generators. Yeah, you really have to be careful when doing that. You have to be careful when making HHO generators, because you can have the whole thing explode. You should look into a dual output hydrogen generator. So there is one output for hydrogen and one for oxygen. Yes. You really want to be careful when building those things, because if oxygen and hydrogen mix together, it's an explosive combination, and you also don't want to store those two gases. It's really dangerous, guys. Where are you from? I have extra through. Whoa, I'm from Nigeria, so yeah, I'm filming from Nigeria, and yeah, this is what I do. Whoa. He asks, where are you from? I have extra 3D printer. Wow, that would be cool. I mean, to have my own 3D printer. That would be really cool. The comments are confusing. Are we making a pipe bomb or a perpetual motion machine? No, it's someone asked, how can I contact you? Let's see. I think my email. Yeah, let me just write that down. Just hold on a sec. Let me get a pen and yeah, I think we should have Okay, I'm just gonna write down my email, and I know a lot of people are gonna drop messages on that, but you can contact me with that. Hold on a sec. Let me write that down. Right, so this is, well, that is really small and messy. FaradayBenson70 gmail.com. So this is my email. You can contact me. WeCrafter. I mean, that will be really, really great if I have my very own 3D printer. Thank you so much. So this is my email. All right, so okay, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. WeCrafter. Wow. I mean, if I have my very own 3D, whoa. I mean, that would be crazy, man. That would be really, really crazy. Okay, Mikey says, all this hullabaloo over sweet and low, the artificial sweetener. It isn't made of sugar, it's made of explosive ingredients that taste sweet. Sweet. Mikey, what's up with you, man? All right, guys. Wow, my very own 3D printer, guys. That, whoa. Okay. WeCrafter says, you need a PC to use 3D printer. Do you have one? No, I don't. I don't have a PC yet, but I can always use my friend's PC. I don't have my PC yet. All I do is my phone. Actually, my phone is my office. I use that to make videos and edit with KineMaster. So I don't have a PC yet. So yeah, this is all I have. So Carol says he's definitely lying. Don't listen to him. Yeah, I don't really care what you think. Well, I can't stop you from thinking, so you can think all you can. So, all right. So, they call me Sugar Bum for a reason. Sugar Bum for a reason. Bro, can you just please say my name? Carl Anderson. Okay. Yeah, I can't stop you from imagining things or thinking, man. But if I have my own 3D printer, that'll be really, really super, super cool. Okay. Hello. Alios Snow. But thank you so much, WeCrafter. Thank you so much. That's not how you spell it. Okay. Carol Anderson. Whoa, WeCrafter says, I'm from Saudi Arabia. I'm Muslim. I'm Muslim, never lie. Oh. Saudi Arabia, wow. That's, whoa. Okay, I got it right. Thank you. Stop drinking and driving. Okay, stop drinking and driving. Mikey, what's up? Gary says hi. Hello. Hello, Gary. So, yeah. What are you doing, please? Okay, I am this is just a simple setup of this is a generator with a set of gears like this. So what happens is if I turn on this gear, it turns the other gear really, really fast. And then the motor that's sitting here, it's going to spin that motor really, really fast. So we're going to have a lot of voltage. So what this is producing is 40 volts. And then we are going to build a circuit that's going to convert that 40 volts to 5, 10, 6, 12 volts. So Carol Anderson says, you got to write that time. You got to write that time before you said Carol. Carol. Sorry about that. Carol Anderson. So actually, I don't know if I am good with accents, but I know a lot of accents. Carol Anderson. How are you doing? Hello. Patrick says hi. So I'm going to use a British accent to explain what's going on here. And tell me if it's not a good accent. Tell me if it's bad. So what's going on here is, this is a set of gears. And these gears have been set up like this to increase the speed. Okay, the accent helps. So these gears have been set up like this to increase the speed. And if I turn on this, we're able to increase the speed at the end. And with, oh no, it's no. Okay. Let's make it more. Okay, let's with this setup like this, we're able to increase the speed. So the motor that's sitting here, it's going to spin the motor really, really fast to increase the voltage. So when the voltage has been increased, we are able to get 40 volts, and with a setup like this, we're going to all right, the stuff they use to make the atomic bomb can be found in any home. That's no big deal because most people are good. Yes, that's right. People are creative in this world. Really, really creative. Do you think Nokia Tesla free electricity idea was feasible? I don't know. Nicola, sorry about that. Nicola. Yes, really, really good. Nikola Tesla, yes. Yeah. I mean, I've watched, let's see. Oh, no. Put that back. Spencer Davis. John says, yes, definitely. Okay. So I'm going to go with a different accent to explain this. And you're going to tell me what accent that is. Okay, so this is a setup of gears. And these gears are set up like this to increase the speed of the motor that's here. So what happens is when we turn on this gear, we're able to increase the speed on the motor, and the motor generates a lot of voltage. Is there a way I could talk in like my voice on YouTube, like something on like Discord, or like they have a speech thing? Russian. Yeah, I got it, Russian. Okay, Russian. Okay, let's try a different accent. Let's try Texas. No, I can't really. Let's see. So what's going on? No. So what's going on here? No. No, I'm getting it wrong. So what's going on here is I've got a gear setup like this, and what it's doing is it's turning the setup like this is turning the gears really fast, and it's gonna spin the motor that's sitting here. I still don't know what we're making. Okay, so this is a generator. So what this does is it generates electricity when you turn. As you can see what's going on, that's 3.56 volts. So when I turn on this, as you can see, you have an increase in voltage, and that is charging this battery right here. So the battery can power this up, and it can act as a motor. And also, if I hook up a diode in this, it's gonna stop the voltage from the battery into the motor, and that's gonna make the charging more efficient and really good. Power and DCV motor. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Manpower. Yes. So the thing is, I don't want to use my hands anymore to turn that. So I'm going to hook this up tomorrow. I'm going to hook this up to a bicycle. I'm going to paddle that to generate the electricity. That's going to be much better than using my hands, you know. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Russian, it's like more spaced out, like you don't really spin a lot of words, like you don't say a lot of words. Oh, yeah. Okay, John says, I'll wait. Okay, let's try Russian again. So, this is setup of the gears. And this big gear turns small gear, and small gear turns small gear, and this small gear turns motor, and then motor generates electricity. So what happens is when I turn this, it's gonna generate 40 volts. Just with by using my hands, it's gonna generate 40 volts. Okay, that was crazy. Do you think you could make a icosahedron with a internal gyroscope that transmit which side is facing upwards to a computer? Yeah, I can actually do something like that. Yes. Yeah, I can. I was thinking of building a project that a person can hook up to his back, and that it's gonna tell you if your body posture. It's gonna tell you if your body posture is actually good with a gyroscope. So if you tilt, it's gonna beep with there's gonna be a buzzer in there. It's gonna beep if you bend a little bit. So it's gonna correct your posture. As long as you're sitting straight, it's not gonna beep. But when you bend a little bit, it's gonna beep to tell you that your posture is bad. So yes, wirelessly a Bluetooth device. Yeah, I can do something like that. Yes. Yes. So guys, if you are enjoying this, you want to support me, you want to support what I do, you can help me just with $1. Thank you so much. You don't have to do it. You don't really have to do it. But if you want, you can always support me with $1. Thank you so much. All right, let's get on to let's see. So guys, I made a video on how to repair this lithium-ion batteries. If you notice that your battery is 0 volts, hey, thanks. If you notice your battery is 0 volts, it's not powering anything anymore. I made a video on that where you can reset the CID, which is like a pressure relief valve on the lithium-ion battery. So you can reset that by just pressing a little bit, and when you push on the CID, you're going to hear a pressure relief sound. And that's going to reset the CID, and your battery is going to go back to normal. So why your lithium-ion battery doesn't have an output anymore is because you have overcharged the battery. So what happens is the gas builds up in the battery and pushes the CID upwards, and that detaches itself from the positive plate. And then there is no voltage on the battery anymore. So you have to reset the CID to get your battery working again. So, right, guys. Okay, what else? Let's finish this up. Set this up first. And 3.5 volts. Yeah, 18650 battery. You can do that on a much bigger battery. Any lithium-ion battery. But if you want to reset, okay, I pay good money for a set of polyhedral Bluetooth dice. Whoa. Polyhedral Bluetooth dice. So what are you going to use that for? Are you going to make a generator from this? Yes. So what I want to do is tomorrow I'm going to hook this up to a bicycle, and then I was also thinking of hooking this up to some blades and let the wind turn this. I'm making a new charger. Before you said Carl, you got it right. Okay. Carl Anderson. So am I right? So what kind of charger are you making? Jakob. So guys, I wanted to hook this up to a wind, some blades, and curve it in an aerodynamic shape and let the wind turn this. So yeah. Thank you so much, man. He says, I love this channel. Thank you so much. All right, so let's finish up with this. Okay, I'm making a robot. So what kind of robot are you making? Because I have a lot of ideas on building a robot. So maybe I can help you out. For kid. Yeah, actually, I've actually done a robot before. Let me just show you that right away. So, I think it should be, where exactly did I put that? Where did I put that? I'll be back. Let me just get that done away. Okay, it says there are smart people in Nigeria. Yes, yes, a lot, a lot. Yeah, it's a Nigerian channel. All right, so heat over 350. No, that's not, that's 3.54. 350. Are you talking about the voltage on the meter, or? I repair micro delga. What is that? .54 volts. Yeah. So I have an idea for your robot, Jakob Imka. It's just for a kid. Yes, it's just a vibrating robot. Microwave. Oh, microwave. Okay. Yeah, I've done repairs on a microwave before. Mine was a magnetron fault. It was only just to change the magnetron in the microwave, and I got it working again. I'm Turk. Are you Turkish or? Oh, Turk. That's your name. Did you go to college or did you learn on your own? Actually, I dropped out of college. All of this I learned on my own and also through YouTube and also with some books. Principles of Physics helped me a lot to get here. And also with learning on YouTube and reading books, I also did a lot of experiments and yeah. So make power bank. Yeah, I can. Yes. Yeah, there was a time about a power bank with this transistor. I can't remember that name again. Is it 8002? I can't remember that. But you can always buy a cheap board on AliExpress. They sell a power bank board for about, I think, $1 or something. Here in Nigeria, you're gonna buy that at just 1,000 naira. 10 amp is enough. No, it's only just 2 amps. It's only 2 amps. So WeCrafter, I learned all of this from reading books and also on YouTube, and then I not a lot of people know about diode or these things. Yeah, not a lot. Yes, not a lot of people. So every single component I learned. I got some books, some electronic books. I even downloaded a PDF of the Art of Electronics, which is a really, really cool book if you're starting electronics. And also for welding, fabrication, and science, I made refrigerator. Yeah, there's this guy from Nigeria that made from here that made a refrigerator by just using a how's it called again? Also, he set the copper fridge. Used a laptop adapter. Wow. 20-volt, 3 amp. Cool. That's great. So what I'm working on now is I'm starting a poultry farm. So I wanna do artificial insemination. So I'm gonna get fertilized eggs because I want to hatch those eggs. So I want to build an incubator that has a timer to control the rolling of the eggs, and also the temperature inside, and also the humidity inside the thing. So, and also I've done a lot of things, and it's got me so okay. Right. So guys, if you want to support the channel, you can support us. If you want, you can give us $1 or give us a thumbs up. WeCrafter says, I am an electrical engineer and I'm really surprised by how much you know about electrical components. Yeah, the thing is, if you have a passion for all this stuff, I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun learning them. So that's how it is. It's all the passion. It's all in the passion. If you have passion for anything, and if you have the spirit to learn, then you're good to go. I mean, you can go ahead and check my channel. I did a video on how to use NEIC. I'm gonna redo that video again and add in more details on that. And it's gonna be a long video, so you guys can go ahead and check out my channel and see the stuff I've done. Okay, let's finish this up. This setup is kind of messy. A funeral, John. Yeah, this is a funeral of batteries and generators. Okay. WeCrafter says, I sent you on your email. Contact me after you leave. See you soon. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. I will contact you, man. Thank you so much. The UPXS and what? No problem, John. No problem. What do this motor? No, yeah, this is a motor, and it can be used as a generator, a motor and a generator. So this setup is just a combination of gears, turning the motor really fast. So this is what is inside in this housing. So when I turn on this, just watch the meter as I turn on this. As you can see, the voltage is increasing. This is the battery we're charging. As you can see, the voltage here is increasing and charging the battery, but it's not effective because I haven't hooked up a diode, so this is just wasting on the motor. So yeah, this is just a simple setup of gears and motors, and if we turn on this, it's going to turn the motor really fast to generate 40 volts, and then we're able to use that to charge things and step it down. Yeah, I understand. Use as DC generator. Yeah, this is a DC generator. Yes. Okay. Right. So that is that. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And also, if you want, you can support us with $1. Thank you so much. Mikey says the human Foley is a DC itself because you just can't blame God or aliens from outer space for all the trouble you see in the world. You know, Mikey, I'm beginning to think you're an AI or something, or bot, or a BOT. Okay, this generator actually destroyed this cooling fan because I turned it the wrong way, so it burned the feud effect transistor that was here, and now it's just a waste. But I can actually repair this, just to take this out and resolder a new feud effect transistor, and it's going to work pretty good. So, yep. Okay, really sorry about that. Okay, really sorry about that, guys. Okay, here we are again. All right, guys, so we're going to call this... I'm still going to go live tomorrow. Love you guys to join the live chat. Thank you so much for your likes, and thank you for subscribing to the channel. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all your comments. Thank you so much, guys. Goodbye.